Greg Shoemaker, TriStateFootball.com here at Mariemont High School with their new head coach, Kurry Commins. And Curry's an old pro at this, 12 years. Third school for you, Kurry. But this one's a little different. Small school football is not the same as it is at Oak Hills or Mount Healthy. What are the big differences?
Well, obviously right off the bat, just in strict observations of your numbers. You know, we have a lot of kids doing multiple sports, which is really good and something I'm very much a proponent of. But the one thing that I love about it is the closeness. You know, everybody knows each other, everybody's tight with each other, and that's exciting to me. You know, the smaller you get, the smaller numbers you get, a lot more coaching's involved, if you know what I mean, because you don't have the numbers to always pick and choose, or you don't have the ideals. You know, we need 6 corners or 4 linebackers or whatever that can play on Friday night. So the coaching and the development and the working with the kids on an individual basis has been amazing, and that's something I'm really looking forward to.
In terms of getting this job, talk about Tom Crosby, what he meant to you, and how that process went and you ended up here.
Well, I tell you what, I've told everybody that you know, sometimes all the time the Lord works in mysterious ways. And last April I got a call from Coach Crosby, and he had an opening on his staff, and I really didn't know a whole lot about Mariemont, but he asked me to come up and talk to him, and it didn't take me long. You know, first to be able to work for a Hall of Famer, and those people that know Tom know that, you know, not just a Hall of Fame coach, Hall of Fame individual. I really have been you know, a kind of leader of telling people that everybody, you know, I 11 years as a head coach, and I got better because I worked for a Hall of Famer. So it was a great opportunity. Ended up loving the kids so much. I just thought it was a neat environment, and you know, nothing was guaranteed. Didn't know if they would be interested in me or you know, vice versa. But everything worked out, and I'm so happy to be here. But I can't thank Coach enough for just making a phone call and exposing me to the wonderful community of Mariemont.
Let's talk a little bit about the season. Your non-conference schedule is really interesting because your first, 3 weeks of non-conference and your first week of regular season play, you go against 3 really good quarterbacks and an outstanding running back at Hughes Center, McCants. What are those challenges? And when you look at playing those teams, what are you hoping to pull from those first 4 games about, you know, where your team's at?
Well, I think each one of those games will be, you know, unique in the challenges that they possess individually. I honestly will tell you, you know, being here for Batavia last year, you know, they beat us physically. That's a game that we have to be able to step up. You know, they've lost some senior leadership, but they got an outstanding quarterback back. You know, we got to answer the bell and let people know that we're going to be able to stay in a game for 4 quarters and not be pushed around. So physicality is going to be something I'm going to challenge them with in the off season. I think they've done a heck of a job buying into the weight room, and we're going to look different. We're going to fill out the uniforms a little bit differently. So that Batavia benchmark right off the get-go is going to be something, you know, that we'll see how much we've improved in that regard in the off season. The Hughes game is going to be you know, no doubt that they'll have the superior athletic advantage. Excellent tailback. But again, we will challenge them with, you know,